It's your boy AfroSuede, and welcome to Pixel Gun World. Today we're going to be doing something special. Since there's currently 19 hours, 45 minutes, and 40 seconds left in the Kung Fu Master Weapons and Map event, we're going to be doing a single massive weapon review on all 6 of these weapons. Well, I can't count. Shiranui Minigun, Tiger Claws, Water Spirit, Dragon Cannon, Dragon Bow, and Fantasy Sword. So, without further ado, let's jump into this. First up, we have the Shiranui Minigun. Now, this gun sports a lethality of 21, a fire rate of 231, capacity of 25, and mobility of 115. Now, this isn't exactly a weapon for spammers. You'll run through your ammo clip rather quickly, so just be aware of that. It also has a piercing shot ability, which means it can go through multiple people at the same time. Now, that lethality of 21 on an assault rifle type gun is very lethal. Oh, nope. Oh, look at him. Oh, no. Let me finish reviewing the gun. Oh, nope. Yep. This gun is very accurate. It's very accurate, as those crosshairs are extremely thin. And I'm not getting as good gameplay as I really can with this gun. Oh, no. I'm gonna just have to come after him. This is probably one of my favorite weapons in this game. Probably second favorite, to be honest. Oh, nope. Do something. Yeah. And, you know, this gun, I believe it was 34,000 coins. So, like, if you have that much money with, like, 19 hours that you have left to get it, I thoroughly recommend that you scoop up the Shiranui Minigun. Without further ado, let's head on over to our next weapon. Now, the Tiger Claws is a very powerful backup weapon from this Kung Fu update. It's a lethality of 43, fire rate of 113, and capacity of 20. Come on, you need to die. And a mobility of 115. Now, this is probably one of the most overused weapons in Pixel Gun right now because of how great this gun is. It has the attribute of area damage, which by the looks of the gun, as was revealed in the weapon reviewing before this update, it is a 3-shot. It is a triple barrel gun. And the special thing about this gun is that each one of those barrels each dish out a bullet with a lethality of 43, which can potentially add up and make the total lethality of one shot 129, more powerful than the Dragon Bow that I will review in a couple of seconds. That makes it a one shot to any and everybody, regardless of how much armor you have. Now, all the confetti that it spews out makes you think it's a shotgun, but no. 3 shots. That's it. And this is actually the first gun I got from this update. I believe with all my heart that I was the very first one to get it. I believe it, because as soon as I saw it, I scooped it up in place of the lightsabers. I'm very upset about that. Raise the price. But you know what? You can't be upset when you scoop up a gem like this. Like this made me a dominant force. And it will make you one too. So again, this is the Tiger Claws. Oh yes, and on another note, it is extremely inaccurate. It is like a solely close range gun. So without further ado, switch over to the water speed. Now the Water Spirit is a particularly interesting flamethrower, as it is this very long mystical dragon and spews blue fire, which is very interesting. And it has a lethality of 10, which is extremely deadly on a flamethrower. And it is a fire rate of 554, a capacity of 60, mobility of, I think, 111, don't quote me on that. 111, maybe 115, don't quote me on that, I'm not sure right now. I'm sorry about that. And make sure you scoop up your ammo packs. You will burn through your ammo in like 3 seconds. 3 seconds. But then again, you do have 60 of them. It's more than, actually, no, this is one of the lesser flamethrowers. The lesser classic flamethrowers. I know the Jamaican Madness of Pirate Weapons update. Capacity of 100. What the heck? Okay, that was weird. Always reload after an encounter. Always. It's key to being successful with flamethrower of any kind. What? Okay. And that would be a water spirit. Now we come to one of my lesser favorite heavy weapons. And weapons in general in the Kung Fu update. The Dragon Cannon. This thing has a lethality of 130, a fire rate of 42, which is extremely good for a heavy weapon. And that's not killing you. And a capacity of 6 and a mobility of 105, which is better than most heavy weapons. Now, this gun, it's one of my less favorite because of this. It has the attribute of ricochet, which means it bounces off. Of up to 6 surfaces. I think it bounces 6 times. That's cool for weapons like the Alien Blaster of Pixel Gun 3D, but you know, as it is now, I don't really like that. Right now I have the Destructor Cape equipped, so it's even a little more powerful than it normally would be. But you know, when I shoot my heavy weapons, I need them to explode when I shoot them. That's half the reason why they're effective. On the bright side, it has a very quick fire rate. And a very high capacity, so you can miss however many times you like. I do not recommend that you hold down the fire button when using this gun, because you won't kill anything. Look how big those crossers get. Those things are huge. You won't hit anybody with those. So the weapon as a whole, it's not that bad. It's not that great either. And for 35,750 coins, I really would not put that much money into that. Oh look, I killed him. So that will be the Dragon Cannon. Now we come to my second favorite gun from this update. The Dragon Bow. This is arguably one of the most effective sniper rifles at close range ever. ever, because it has area damage. Now in Pixel Gun World, even weapons with area damage can also get headshots. And that's a very effective thing, making this bow with a lethality of 123, a fire rate of 40, and a capacity of 1, which is really not going to tell you anything. You can hold up to 30 bows, but you'll have to collect like 15 more ammo packs. And a mobility of 100, a one-shot to all, to any and all. I find it most effective to shoot at the ground instead of the player when you're dealing this closely. Now, aside from area damage, this thing also has a 6x zooming scope. So it is a sniping bow. Hit him. So, all in all, this bow is really good. I like it. I like it a lot. It's effective at close range, and it's very spammable when you have the dark or light swords. This is one of the most annoying weapons to deal with, coming from sword spammers. And if you stay alive long enough, you will eventually run out of ammo, because each pickup is only one bow. And that's literally the only downside to this gun, to this weapon. The only downside. And since that's the only downside, for the price of 28,900 coins, I would get it. I would get this. Without further ado, let's go to one of the most controversial weapons in the history of this game. Now, when I said controversial, I meant 90,000 coins worth of controversy. Does it suck? Well, that's for you to decide. The Fantasy Sword has a lethality of 161. Tied for the second highest in the game with the Sea Devil. And it has a fire rate of 60, which is kind of slow for a sword. But it has a mobility of 111 and the attribute of area damage. Now it's not like the it's not like the infamously OP Stormhammer. Got him. But instead, the force the field goes out in front of you, and it can be directed anywhere and everywhere. Unlike the Stormhammer, you can aim the blast. Now, the thing about this extremely expensive weapon is that since people say it's not OP, that means it sucks. And I'd have to say that neither is true. It's a 2-shot or 3-shot, depending on what you're wearing, what things you're wearing. It's a 3-shot to full iron armored players, 2-shot to everyone else. And my overall analysis of the thing is actually, it's not that bad. It's actually pretty good. Like, if you have the money to spare and you already have the lightsabers, because obviously that is the melee weapon to have, get this gun, or get this sword. It's not a gun. Like, don't listen to the controversy or whatever. One thing a lot of people don't know about this Zord is that the blast can go through walls. It is a directional blast that can go through walls. Like, what's not to love about this gun? Like that. And it is very spammable. But it probably isn't going to beat the Tiger Claws at its own game. Which is kind of sad, because it's a sword going against a gun. Giant sword going against a gun. I hit the reload button. Well. Overall, you just have to keep jumping around, and you will eventually kill the person. Like, do not underestimate the power of the fantasy sword. So, that has been the Kung Fu Weapons update. Even though there's only 19 hours and 9 minutes left. About to be 8 minutes and 59 seconds. But, you know, we don't care about those things. As was stated before, here's a gander at all of the Kung Fu weapons. The Shiranui Minigun, Tiger Claws, Water Spirit, Dragon Cannon, Dragon Bow, and Fantasy Sword. I hope you liked the video. Leave a like and a comment if you did. Maybe even subscribe if you have time to. For more Pixel Gun World content. Pixel Gun 3D coming soon. And stick around for next time. We take a look at two of the most expensive weapons in Pixel Gun World history. This has been your boy AfroSuede, signing out.